So we have Linvium and Bananas going at it in the games here. It is Linvium's first battle. Bananas has presumably lost his first battle against Submerge not so long ago.
Yes.
And if he does lose this, he will be kicked out of the games. Yeah, indeed.
Yes, Linvium going for a weird ABD opener. Usually when you clap, you contract your wrists to get the maximum amount of control. But it seems like Bananas gets the grab control here by contracting his wrists, and has a slight advantage here, I think.
Yes, indeed. Though it could end up south, because Linvium has been the winner of the Aikido tournament to win the free entrance to the event. So he is definitely in tune with Aikido Big Dojo.
Oh, that's something I did not know. So we're gonna have to see if there was some tactical, mechanical reason why he didn't contract his wrists. So yeah, let's see what the next turn brings.
Let's see how Bananas decides to use that push to an advantage here. Linvium having his legs crossed doesn't seem like a very safe bet, but I don't know what he's gonna do. He might try to trick Bananas into falling on his side here. Let's. Yeah.
I think Linvium is gonna save it, extend his butt, and go for a tripod here. Oh no, that dismemberment ruins the whole thing.
Whoa. Yes, indeed, that has destroyed him and has now cost him his first win in Aikido Big Dojo. That means...
Yes, those wrists not contracted lost him the game after all.
Yes, indeed. Very unsafe.
Oh, and more lags.
For a second I thought that's how they opened.
That would have been an interesting opener from Linvium, like raising his hands to the air like he just doesn't care.
I like how you're quoting that song. That's very interesting. Though this opener was very weird. They like touched hands for a second and a bit of blood hanging in the middle of the air.
Yes, I always find that hilarious. Blood flying, no damage. That's just like
logic.
Well, yes. So it seems like they're both going for a punch. Oh, actually not. Bananas is going for a kick, and Linvium is going for... I have no idea what that was. But I think Linvium can kick the crotch of Bananas at this point.
Indeed. All he needs is a slight tap, and most of those joints will just fall apart. And, well, no, he does get the tap.
Yes, he gets the tap.
But nothing appears to
even
happen.
Though... Yes, I don't know why nothing dismemberment, but... Linvium still has the point hold here, so he can just run away. We saw this in the last match with, was it Bananas and Submerge, if I recall correctly.
Yes, indeed.
But yeah, we saw this same thing last time. Linvium can just run away here, and yeah, this should be the game. But let's not say anything until the disqualification or the turn frames actually end.
Absolutely. It looks like...
Linvium getting a nice pose here for the style.
Probably. Looks like Bananas might be in a position near about able to launch himself soon. Maybe in the next turn or two. He does get the thing, but it is a little bit off target, and it doesn't seem to be going as far as he wants it to.
Yes, it's almost in the correct direction. Now just up to Linvium. Will he be a good sport, or does he want to win?
Yes,
it's in Linvium's hands, and he wants to destroy Bananas here.
he wants to get his win with blood. Looks like...
Yes, quite a ballsy move considering he lost the first match. That's like quite brave, I'd say.
Yes, indeed. It looks like either of these kicks are a little bit off target at the moment, but they will be corrected with the next turn. Let's see which one. None of them make any DMs. I'm really surprised, and it seems Linvium is keeping his point win.
Yes, I gotta hand it off to Linvium being very risky here, very brave, like great showmanship in a tournament, or not actually just going for the win, but going for the sportsmanship, second engaged, and still getting the point lead.
Yes, indeed. That was very risky of him, but it is definitely makes for great content as well.
Yes, still not over though. I think Linvium's going to go for a back kick here, just extending his other leg here, trying to go for the last bit of damage he can go for, and Bananas doing the same thing. Oh, yes, still gets some more damage on the extended leg.
And it appears Bananas... Yes, this game is theoretically over at this point because Bananas will not be able to be able to come back. Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is it. But yeah, great match actually. Great comeback from Bananas, and an even greater decision to actually go for the second engage from Linvium.
Yes, indeed. Linvium has presumably tied off with Bananas in this match, making the score 1 point to him after him losing his first Aikido match. So the score currently is now at a 1-1.
Yes, going to Judo frack, we're going to see what new shenanigans people are going for. They have both opened very weirdly these last two matches, so we're going to have to see what happens next.
Yes, definitely. Let's see how Bananas and Linvium... I'm curious as to how Linvium will approach this mod against Bananas. Oh!
That is not the end of the world, since, as said, the gravity is quite low. Bananas still has a very easy shot saving this, but if Linvium plays this correctly, he can force Bananas' head or shoulders to touch the ground.
Definitely, but Linvium would have to take a huge risk for that to happen. Let's see if it does. Nope, both players not taking any risks today, both getting their arms out as frantically as possible.
Yes, double tripod again. Bananas here could go for a kick, because he has... he's on top of Linvium, so Linvium cannot push him to the ground. He basically could go for a kick.
Yes, absolutely. And he does bring in his leg, but he is unable to make any damage or fractures of it on Linvium's torso there.
Yes, he has the 10,000 point hold lead. It's not that much, considering there's still almost 800 frames left.
It's funny how the people in the chat are talking about your commentating.
Yes, they know my close microphone action is very sensual.
And it appears Linvium has a fractured pec at the moment. Will this be at a disadvantage to him? And his knee is coming down really hard, but he might be able to get his leg out there. Let's see. He does get it out there, but he is still in a frantic position being under Bananas, but he can do somewhat of a suplex, it seems, in the Ghost.
Yes, the arm fracture there, the elbow fracture, could prove fatal if Bananas decides to lower his hand here.
Yes, definitely.
That is a risky fracture there.
Yes, indeed.
Wait.
Oh,
a knee to the abs.
And
it's very hard, and it causes two fractures, the knee fracture and the lumbar fracture.
Yes, indeed. Though the knee is probably the dangerous one of the two, but in Linvium's current situation, that might be very disastrous for him not being able to make that turnaround. And yes, it does result in that factor, and Linvium ends up losing his match in Judo frack, and this makes the score 2 points to Bananas and 1 point to Linvium. Let's see if this will end up being Linvium's loss or another tie for today's battles.
Yeah, Linvium has gone for weird decisions, and I'm very excited to see. Oh, he goes for the very basic control hand, and Bananas goes for the kick here. So what can happen here is the grab can block the kick, which happens actually here, and he can go for the second kick here. So that is, well, actually textbook play from Linvium here. He gets the grab and uses that grab momentum to go for a kick. And gets the point hold. Doesn't get any major. Oh, he gets the leg there.
I believe I believe the match glitched. Sorry.
Oh, God damn it! That was a great play from Linvium.
It used the openers from the last match, and it seems to have glitched again. Wow.
Oh, well, that's weird, because that looked like it could have been an actual match.
Bananas he screwed up his opener because his arms came in too much, and he ended up putting his hands in a really bad position.
Yes, Linvium starting with almost the same opener. In this case, Bananas is going for an off-balance grab. He's going to try to kick with his left leg there with an major arc. That's going to be a heavy kick, but it's also going to be a slow kick. Instead, going to go for the front kick, which is faster.
Oh,
But instead there's a punch, and that proves quite fatal. That's a fast and a hard punch.
Yes,
whole
indeed.
body weight in front of that one.
Takes out the pec. He has his arm in front of him.
And the decap.
Oh, jeez. The decap as well by raising his elbow and getting that head to just fly out towards the outer end of the ring. It appears Linvium has yet to lose this battle, it seems.
Yeah, and Bananas is doing a huge comeback from the last loss he had, showing everyone that he's not out yet. Fucking decapping in the last match. That's a way to that's a statement. Going for a decap punch is a statement always.
And breaking off his opponent's hand.
Yes. Even the last hand fracture was just the last bit of.
Indeed.
Well, I don't know what the word is. I'm not this.
So that means Bananas has won the match, Linvium has lost, and this is fairly interesting. So Bananas did lose his last match, I believe, so this will be Bananas' first win, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And yes,
Linvium not very happy about this, commenting, fuck this. So, yes, it appears he disconnected, and yes, I don't think we'll be seeing him today anymore.